Housing justice is racial justice. Housing justice is racial justice. Housing justice is racial justice. What up, though, Detroit? My name is Tanisha Miss T Sanders. I definitely go by Miss T, she, hers, Miss T, please. And I'm from Detroit, Michigan. We're Detroit Action. So I'm especially fighting for my 4 grandchildren. I did have 5, but my granddaughter passed away at a young age. But I have 4 grandbabies that I just can't see myself closing my eyes without them having some kind of housing justice. But I fight housing justice for all. I feel like no one should have to pay 30% over their income unless they want luxury living. Well, saying more is that, I've learned it used to be like a black and brown thing, but then now I found out it's a financially racial issue going on out here. Like if you don't make the money, you don't make the cut. Basically, the gentrification in Detroit is just horrible at a massive amount. Our downtown was basically allocated for the homeless people, but when Jerome Bettis came in, which is my cousin, 36 Stillers, they started moving our homeless people into areas and taking all their ID and things like that. So we did a homeless bill of rights first, and then we made sure that the police couldn't do that to them. And so then that pushed on to, hey, if they were in housing, then we wouldn't have this problem. Yeah. And how do I envision it though? I envision again that everyone should get housing no matter what. It's a human right. I don't care what your situation. I could care less if you make $0, 0 cents. They should have a program out here that will give you services. Housing justice is racial justice because it was really affecting black and brown people. Everyone should be able to get housing at 30% of their income. 30% means a lot because at 70% you can actually live in the open. You can get your toiletries, you can get anything you need, and you can set off if you need food. What I want to add is that this is not only happening in Detroit, this is happening all over the country. And we need to really make sure that these people that these billionaires are paying their fair taxes, because that will be one of the first steps to solving some housing, because they rather give you 50 million turkeys instead of give you 50 million towards housing. We also want people just to have some kind of empathy. Meet people where they're at. If they are mentally inclined, we should have a service for that. If they're just financially inclined, we should have service for that, or educationally inclined, because sometimes people just don't understand things and they'd rather walk away than get help. But if we're not helping them to get help, what are we really doing?